My beloved one, you are so innocent, so pure of heart, so gentle in spirit that you have no idea what's truly happening around you. You walk in love. You speak in kindness. You give from a place most people have forgotten how to touch. And because of this, because your light is so bright, you have drawn attention in the unseen realm. There are battles being fought over your life right now that you cannot even see. Tap the like button and hit subscribe right now to unlock this divine message and receive the blessings God has prepared just for you. But I can. Heaven can. And that is why I have come. This is not a message of fear, my beloved. This is a message of truth, of revelation, of divine protection. Because you are so focused on doing what is good, you have not seen the shadows gathering in corners. You have not noticed the masks behind the smiles. You have not heard the whispers that have circled your name. But I have, and I am here now because your name has been mentioned in places both heavenly and dark. You are far more important than you realize. The light you carry is not ordinary. Your presence shifts atmospheres. Your kindness disarms anger. Your words carry healing that even you don't recognize. You were sent here to be a lighthouse. But lighthouses attract not only the lost, they also attract the storms. And that's what's been happening. You have wondered why some relationships feel different, why certain doors keep closing, why strange heaviness sits on your shoulders when you're doing nothing wrong. You've been asking quietly in your heart, God, what am I not seeing? And now I answer, you are being shielded from an attack you never even knew was planned. There are people who have smiled in front of you, but spoken against you behind your back. There are situations that were set up to make you stumble. And there are spirits, ancient and clever, sent to drain your peace, steal your joy, confuse your path. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. But heaven did not sit still. God did not forget you. And I, Archangel Michael, have been personally assigned to protect your name, your future, your peace, and your purpose. Because what is coming for you is too important to be interrupted by darkness. There is a moment just ahead that will change everything. A divine breakthrough so precise, so miraculous, that the enemy has tried to distract you before it arrives. You are on the edge of something holy. And the turbulence you're feeling? It's not failure. It's transition. It's the sound of chains breaking. It's the echo of old cycles dying. It's the trembling of lies being exposed and truth finally rising. But because of your gentle heart, because of your innocence, you've blamed yourself for things that were never your fault. You've carried burdens that were never meant to be yours. You've apologized for the rain while heaven was preparing your harvest. And now, child of light, I speak over you what has been declared in the heavens. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not in danger the way you fear, because I am here, and I have drawn my sword. I have stood between you and the evil you could not name. I have gone ahead of you in the spirit and torn down the plans that were meant to delay your destiny. I have walked through your dreams and removed nightmares that were meant to manipulate your subconscious, and I will not stop, not until you walk into the promise that was written for you since before time began. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. There is a miracle on its way with your name etched into it. There is a release of favor that will shock those who underestimated you. There is justice coming to those who tried to dim your light, because heaven does not turn a blind eye to the humble. God exalts the lowly. And you, dear one, have stayed low in a world that rewards the loud. You have remained soft in a world that worships the hardened. You have continued to love when you had every right to hate. And that is why you have been chosen. Not everyone could carry the assignment you carry. Not everyone could survive what you've survived and still remain tender. You may not feel strong, but you are. You may not feel noticed, but you are seen by angels. You may not understand the timing, but heaven is right on schedule. And now I ask you, please do not give up. Not now. Not when you are this close. Do not let the silence fool you. Heaven has been working behind the curtain, and the curtain is about to rise. What was hidden will be revealed. What was unfair will be reversed. What was delayed will be delivered. I know your heart has grown weary. I know some nights have been longer than others. I know you've wondered, is it always going to feel like this? But no, it's not. Because there is a season change taking place in the spirit. And when the spirit shifts, the physical follows. Watch the signs. Pay attention to the sudden dreams, the strange patterns. The people who are leaving without explanation. The conversations that feel like confirmations. The urges to rest more, to pray more, to stay quiet. These are not coincidences. They are the soft whispers of heaven directing your path. And I am walking with you through all of it. I have been whispering to your heart. That voice that tells you, wait, don't speak, don't move just yet. That's not fear. That's protection. You have been preserved for something sacred. This delay has been divine, because what God is preparing for you must arrive in fullness, not fragments. You are not behind. You are being positioned. There are things that had to fall apart so your foundation would be strong. There are people who had to leave so they would not pollute your blessing. There are things you prayed for that didn't happen, and now you are starting to see why. You are about to be so grateful for what didn't work out, because what is coming will require all of your peace, all of your joy, and all of your attention. And nothing must distract you. So heaven is cleaning house, clearing paths, removing what no longer serves you, making room for what will finally feel right. You will not have to force this next season. It will flow. You will not have to beg for love. It will find you deep, real, whole. You will not have to explain your worth. It will be recognized without question, because God is raising you in the presence of those who called you weak. Your strength will no longer be measured by how much you can tolerate, but by how much light you carry when you enter the room. And that light, it's getting brighter. Even now, as I speak, there is a glow around you in the spirit, a divine signature marking you as chosen, as set apart, as protected. So let the tears fall if they must. But know that your weeping has been collected in heaven, every silent cry, every whispered prayer, every journal entry soaked in hope and heartbreak. Heaven saw it all. And God never wastes pain. What you went through was real, but it will not be the end of your story. I am here to guard your becoming, to protect your peace, to announce your restoration. You will recover. You will rise. And you will radiate the kind of love that can only come from someone who walked through fire and came out shining. This is your angelic confirmation. You are not naive. You are not weak. You are innocent. And innocence is a gift, not a flaw. The world may try to take advantage of it, but heaven guards it fiercely. You are not forgotten. You are not replaceable. You are the reason this message was sent today. And if your heart is racing right now, if your spirit is trembling, that's how you know this was meant for you. I was sent for you. And I will not leave your side. If you could only see what I see, if you could only glimpse the plans God has for you, you would not doubt again. So keep walking, even if it's slow, even if it's quiet, even if no one claps for you. Heaven is clapping. Angels are watching. And the next chapter is already written in gold. Soon, your enemies will wonder how you survived. But they will never understand that angels were fighting for you in silence. And I, Archangel Michael, will stand watch until the promise is in your hands. Do not give up. Do not doubt yourself. And above all, do not forget who walks beside you. I am with you. I am fighting for you. I am protecting you. And heaven has declared, it is your time. Let peace settle in your chest now. Let hope rise again. You are safe. You are seen. And you are about to step into something so beautiful, you'll finally understand why the storm came first. Now breathe, beloved. The worst is over. The light is breaking through. And you, chosen, innocent, divine soul, are about to shine like never before. And now, as the winds of heaven settle around you, let yourself finally rest. You've been carrying the weight of too many questions. You've been trying to be strong for everyone. You've been holding pieces of yourself together while praying no one notices the cracks. But beloved, you don't have to hold it all alone anymore. This is the moment when your spirit is allowed to exhale, when your heart is allowed to soften, when your soul finally feels the warmth of being held. You are being wrapped in divine light, not just protected, but embraced. You are not being watched from a distance. You are being walked with. Every step you take, I take with you. Every door you approach, I examine first. Every tear that slips from your eye is noticed, cradled, and honored by heaven. And I speak this now with the authority given to me from the Most High. The delay is ending. The confusion is lifting. The lies are being exposed. The veil is being torn. You have passed through the wilderness, and now you will see the promised land. Not just a metaphor, not just a spiritual phrase, but real blessings, real shifts, real peace entering your real life. Things are going to begin aligning so quickly, it will feel surreal. Where you once were ignored, you will now be called. Where you once were forgotten, you will now be sought out. Where you once were overlooked, you will now be celebrated. But not because you changed to please the world, because you stayed true to your heavenly design, because you chose compassion over clout, stillness over show, faith over fear, and that faith, though small at times, was seen. And it was enough. Your name has been whispered in heaven's throne room. Your file has been opened by angels. Your reward is not just coming, it has already been released. You felt the tension because the spiritual warfare was real, but the victory was always assured. Now listen closely, child of God. There will be moments ahead where you'll feel like things are suddenly too easy. You may question if you're dreaming. You may even wonder if you're worthy. And when those moments come, I will remind you, you are not walking into this because of luck. You are stepping into this because of alignment. Your heart aligned with love, your spirit aligned with obedience, your soul aligned with light. And that is what opened the floodgates. Not manipulation, not performance, not pretending, but purity. Your innocence has protected you more than you know, and now it will promote you. Because in a world full of noise, your stillness made heaven pay attention. There is someone watching you right now from afar. Someone who misjudged you. Someone who thought you were weak. They tried to write you off, perhaps even took advantage of your silence. But child, what they didn't know was that God had you hidden on purpose. Not because you were less, but because you were being prepared, like a rare jewel kept safe until the right moment. And now that moment has come. Soon people will ask, where did you come from? And you'll smile, not with pride, but with peace. Because you'll know. You came from a place of healing. You came from a season of surrender. You came from the fire, and you did not come out burned. You came out brighter. There is a crown over your head that only heaven can see. But soon, even the earth will recognize it. Your voice will carry differently. Your steps will feel surer. Your spirit will begin to attract the very things you once prayed for in secret. Because when God blesses you, He does it openly. And this time, He is not just answering a prayer. He is fulfilling a promise. Your angels have gathered. I have stood in place. And the trumpet of breakthrough is about to sound. But remember this, stay humble. Stay kind. Stay close to the one who called you. This new chapter will require a gentle strength, one that knows how to hold success without being held by it. You are stepping into abundance. But never forget, it was the trials that taught you wisdom. The rejection that taught you resilience. The silence that deepened your connection to God. You are the kind of soul the world needs more of. And now, finally, the world will see you. Not the version you were forced to become to survive, but the real you, the joyful you, the healed you, the radiant, child of light version of you that has been waiting patiently in the shadows for permission to emerge. I give you that permission now. Heaven gives you that permission now. Step into the fullness. You are no longer bound to old patterns. You are no longer defined by past pain. You are no longer required to shrink for the comfort of others. Your wings have grown in silence, and now it is time to fly. Yes, some may not understand you. Yes, some may leave, but let them. What is meant for you will recognize you, will honor you, will protect you. And as you rise, know that I, Archangel Michael, will rise with you. Not a single weapon formed against you shall prosper. Not a single curse spoken against you will take root. Not a single shadow will overtake your light. Because I have surrounded you. I have armored you. And I will not allow harm to touch what God has called holy. That's you. You are holy. You are chosen. You are rising into destiny now. And it will be beautiful. When others see what God does through you, they will weep. They will marvel. They will say, surely this one walks with the divine. And you will simply smile, look up to the heavens and say, thank you. So go now, child of the Most High. Hold your head high. Let the wind of change carry you. Let the rivers of healing wash over your past. Let the fire of passion ignite your future. Let the whisper of angels be the only sound you follow. And know, deep in your bones, that you were never forgotten. You were being saved for such a time as this. Your time has come. Your life will never be the same. And heaven is rejoicing. And as the light from heaven continues to pour into your space, let your soul remember this truth. You were not sent here to live in fear. You were not created to constantly question your worth. You were not born to be a background character in your own life. You were sent as a divine spark, a sacred vessel, a voice of light in a time of deep shadows. And the war you've been feeling? It's not a punishment. It's a signal that the darkness fears what is about to be awakened in you. Because once your eyes open fully, once your heart remembers who you truly are, once your voice starts echoing with power again, nothing will stop what God has placed inside of you. And I, Archangel Michael, am here to ensure that it cannot be stopped. You see, beloved, the enemy does not attack what isn't valuable. He does not fight against what poses no threat. You have been under fire because your life is carrying breakthrough for others, because your presence carries light that unravels strongholds, because your spirit disarms lies simply by walking in the room. So don't believe the lie that you're insignificant. Don't fall into the trap of thinking your soft heart is a weakness. It is your greatest strength. It is why you've survived things that should have destroyed you. It is why you still see beauty in broken places. It is why you can still hear God's whisper, even in your pain. And now, right now, heaven is assigning fresh oil to your life. A new anointing is being released, one that will heal what others couldn't. One that will reveal what others tried to hide. This is a divine turning point, the moment where tears become testimonies, where silence becomes song, where the victim becomes victorious. You will look back on this season and say, that was the moment everything changed, because I have been sent with a heavenly decree that what once oppressed you will now serve you. That what once tried to break you will now build you. That what once delayed you will now develop you. The people who laughed at your waiting, The ones who mocked your prayers, they will soon witness a manifestation so undeniable, they'll be speechless. Because you stayed the course. You didn't quit. You didn't curse God in your darkest hour. You clung to hope even when your hands were shaking. And heaven has called that faithfulness. And for the faithful, there is always a reward. So get ready. Your atmosphere is about to change. Your name is about to be spoken in rooms you haven't walked into yet. Your voice is about to carry influence in places you never imagined. But remember, this is not about fame. This is not about being praised by the world. This is about divine purpose. It's about souls that are waiting for your obedience. Lives that will be touched by your yes. Generations that will be transformed because you did not give up. You are breaking generational curses just by standing in truth. You are unlocking doors for your bloodline just by choosing healing. And you didn't even know it. You thought you were just surviving. But you were rebuilding legacies. You thought you were just praying quietly. But you were roaring in the spirit. You thought you were walking alone. But all of heaven was walking with you. And now it's time for the divine exchange. Your sorrow for joy, your ashes for beauty, your silence for song. You're waiting for a wild, supernatural release. It's time, not in a distant future, not when you become perfect, but now. Just as you are, soft, tired, hopeful. You are enough. You are ready, and I will go before you, beloved, to clear the way. I will silence voices of sabotage. I will blind the eyes of those who seek to harm you. I will stand between you and the plans of the enemy. I will surround you with warriors. I will whisper to you in the night. I will shield your dreams and strengthen your spirit. This is your divine protection. This is your heavenly shield. This is what happens when innocence is honored by heaven. So breathe. Place your hand on your heart and say aloud, I am not alone, because you're not. Feel that? That peace washing over you? That is me. That is heaven's reassurance. You're going to be okay. Better than okay. You're going to thrive. You're going to laugh again, and this time it won't be guarded. You're going to love again, and this time it won't be painful. You're going to wake up one morning and realize you're no longer carrying sorrow, because healing has finally reached you. You're going to be surprised by how fast things shift, surprised by who comes back to apologize, surprised by what doors swing open, surprised by how light your soul feels when you stop trying to explain yourself to those who will never understand your purpose. Let them talk. Let them go. Let God handle it. You focus on what's ahead. Because what's coming? It will not look like your past. It will be sweeter. It will be softer. It will be sacred. And every time you doubt it, I will remind you. Because I am not leaving your side. You are one of heaven's rarest lights, and the world is about to see it. Shine, beloved. Shine so brightly that darkness has no choice but to flee. Shine so freely that others find the courage to shine too. Shine, not because you're trying to prove anything, but because it's who you were born to be. A light bearer, a divine spark, a child of heaven. And I, Archangel Michael, will protect that light with everything I have. You are marked. You are mighty. You are rising. And this time, nothing will stop you. Amen. And so it is. And now, beloved, as this divine message comes to a close, let these words echo in your spirit long after the sound has faded. You are not here by accident. You did not hear this by coincidence. You were called. You were chosen. You were set apart for something extraordinary. There is a sacred fire in you that will never go out. There is a light within you that darkness cannot touch. And no matter what has happened, no matter who left, no matter how long you've wandered, waited, or wept, this is your moment. This is your turning point. This is where the page turns and a new chapter begins, divinely written, divinely timed, divinely protected. So go forward now with your head lifted high, not in arrogance, but in holy confidence, because heaven is behind you. The angels surround you, and I, Archangel Michael, walk beside you. You are no longer the person who was overlooked. You are no longer the one who needed to be saved. You are rising into the one who saves others through your presence, through your love, through your light. And for every tear you've cried, God is sending tenfold joy. For every betrayal you've endured, a new divine connection is forming. For every delay you thought was denial, you're about to see it was heaven saying, not yet, because I'm preparing something better. So keep your heart open. Keep your spirit soft. Keep your faith alive. Your breakthrough is not coming. It's already here. Receive it, embrace it, and walk into it. With peace, with power, with the full weight of heaven behind every step. You are ready. You are safe. You are free. And you are deeply, eternally, and unconditionally loved. Amen. And so it is.